Life is a profound mystery, filled with signs and synchronicities that often go unnoticed. Have you ever paused to observe the small coincidences that appear in your life? That song that plays just when you're thinking of someone. The unexpected encounter with a person who brings back long-forgotten memories. These moments are not mere coincidences. They are messages from the universe, whispers from the angels, guiding us toward our true purpose. Imagine yourself walking in a park, feeling the gentle breeze caressing your face. Each step is an opportunity for connection. You watch the leaves dancing in the wind and remember how, even amidst storms, nature always finds a way to start anew. This is how the signs of destiny operate in your life. They are there, waiting for you to recognize them. These hints can manifest in various forms: a number that repeats, a phrase that resonates in your mind, a vivid dream that seems to carry a special message. Have you noticed how, in times of doubt, a light appears to shine brighter? It's the universe interceding for you, showing that you are not alone on this journey. The angels are always around you, ready to guide you, but it's necessary for you to open your heart and mind to these signs. Sometimes, life presents us with challenges that seem insurmountable. It's in those moments that synchronicities become even more apparent. Many people report feeling an inexplicable force pushing them forward, even when everything seems to be falling apart. This is what the angels want you to understand. There is a greater purpose behind every difficulty. Each obstacle is an opportunity for growth and transformation. Now, imagine yourself in a moment of reflection. You ask yourself if all of this makes sense. If these synchronicities are really part of your path. And the answer is, yes, they are. You are being guided to something greater, something that goes beyond what you can see right now. But what happens when we ignore these signs? When we decide to move forward without paying attention to the messages the universe sends us? That's when life can become a cycle of repetition. And who knows, maybe you've felt this before. A sense that you could have taken another path if only you had noticed the signs that were right in front of you. If this resonates with you, write in the comments, "I'm ready to hear the signs." It's an important step to acknowledge that you are open to this divine communication. Now, envision the possibility that all of this is not by chance. That every person who crosses your path, every unexpected situation, carries a profound meaning. Something that can change your perspective. The angels have a plan for you, and that plan is filled with love and growth. Do you feel it? The pulsating energy of opportunities ahead of you? Each day, new doors open, new synchronicities reveal themselves. All of this invites you to look beyond the obvious, to dive deep into your own soul. And as you reflect on this, know that the path is yours to discover. You are about to uncover something that can change everything. Something you may have already felt in your heart, but have yet to fully understand. The angels are by your side, ready to guide you to this revelation. Remember, destiny always finds a way. And you, are you ready to follow it? The light of dawn gently touches everything around you. Can you feel it? It's as if the universe is whispering secrets with each ray that brightens the day. Have you ever stopped to think that every moment is an opportunity for connection? Every little sign around you could be a message from the angels, a divine communication seeking to guide you on your journey. When you come across repeated numbers, feel the gentle breeze that seems to caress your face, or even suddenly remember someone special, that's when the angels make their presence known. They communicate in subtle yet powerful ways, revealing that there is a greater purpose behind it all. Have you noticed how certain moments seem intertwined, as if destiny is weaving a special story? Imagine yourself walking in a park, surrounded by the serenity of nature. With each step, there's an invitation to reflect. The angels want you to know that even in difficulties, there's a light that shines. You are not alone. The energy you radiate attracts what you truly desire. This deep connection you feel with the people around you is not mere coincidence. It's a divine synchronicity. But what happens when you ignore these signs? What happens when you get distracted and don't listen to the soft voice that whispers in your heart? Often, resistance arises from uncertainties. And yet, you find yourself repeating patterns, as if trapped in an endless cycle. But remember, transformation is an invitation, not an obligation. If you are here, it's because the angels have something special to tell you. They are guiding you, showing that what seems like a solitary path is, in fact, filled with spiritual companions. Have you allowed yourself to hear this truth? Or are you still hesitating to accept this new perspective? Now, imagine for a moment that you can open your heart and let these messages flow. What would that mean for you? How would your life change if you decided to connect with that greater force? Each day, the signs become more evident. The angels are weaving a subtle path before you. Do you notice? They speak through synchronicities, unexpected encounters, and even dreams that feel so vivid. But there's something you need to understand. The angels cannot do the work alone. You also need to allow yourself to be guided. If this resonates with you, write, "I'm ready to listen." This is the first key to unlocking transformation in your life. Now, let's delve even deeper. There is a greater purpose behind this connection, a reason why you feel drawn to certain people, to certain moments. And what can it reveal about your own journey? It's time to open your heart and allow yourself to feel the depth of this truth. Are you ready? The angels are waiting for you to take this step. The choice is yours. Life is filled with ups and downs, isn't it? At times, it seems that everything becomes a challenge, and the signs that once were clear fade away like fog at dawn. Have you ever felt lost in that haze, unsure of which direction to take? It's normal, dear, and it's precisely in these moments that the tests of your spirit reveal themselves the most. Imagine yourself on a path surrounded by tall trees, where the sunlight can barely penetrate. Each step feels heavier, and that hope that always guided you seems like a distant flame. But know this, the absence of signs is not a punishment or abandonment. It's a subtle invitation from life, a call for you to dive into yourself and discover the strength that resides within you. Have you ever noticed how, in the most challenging moments, answers seem to hide? It's as if the universe is testing your faith and resilience. This situation can breed insecurities and doubts, and it's easy to feel alone in this process. But here's the secret, even when everything seems lost, the essence of the divine is always with you. Angels whisper in your heart, guiding each step, even when you can't see the path ahead. If you're going through one of these challenging periods, I invite you to reflect on this. What if this absence of signs is an opportunity for growth? What if, instead of seeing it as despair, you could view it as a moment of introspection and self-discovery? The silence can be deafening, but it's also a powerful space to uncover new truths about yourself. Now, imagine the transformation that can occur when you allow yourself to feel. When you open up to what lies beyond the pain, to the light that can emerge even in the darkest moments. The trials life presents are not just obstacles, they are opportunities to connect with your deepest essence, and through them, you can emerge stronger and more enlightened. And here's a question for you. What has this absence of signs been teaching you? What lessons are unfolding, even if you can't clearly see them right now? The universe often leads us to places where the view is obscured, but trust becomes your guide. Trust that each test is part of a greater plan, one that goes beyond your understanding. But before you think it all ends here, there's something more the angels wish to reveal. There's a message hidden within this silence, something that can shift your perspective and bring clarity to your journey. If you feel ready for this revelation, I invite you to leave a comment saying, "I am open to what the angels have to show me." You are not alone. With each step you take, even in doubt, your spirit is tested and shaped. And know that, at the end of this process, you may find yourself in a place of light and love that you never imagined could be possible. Now, what will you do with this truth? Amidst the silence of your soul, a gentle voice begins to resonate, like the echo of a deep calling. Have you ever felt this way? As if something greater is happening, as if the winds of change are blowing in your favor? This feeling, this restlessness, may be the sign of an inner awakening. An awakening that promises transformation, freedom, and the discovery of your true purpose. The angels are here, whispering secrets about what is to come. They want you to know that every step you take is guided by a higher force. There is a purpose behind every encounter, every challenge, and every change. And you, with all your wisdom and intuition, are about to enter a cycle of rebirth. Imagine yourself as a butterfly, undergoing an intense transformation process. It bids farewell to its old form, opening up to the beauty that has always been within it. Do you feel that? That pulsing energy, that desire to break free? It is your essence yearning for freedom. Sometimes, fear can become an obstacle. You may hesitate, wondering if you are ready for this change. But remember, it is in the uncertainties that the magic happens. The greatest transformations arise when we allow ourselves to step out of our comfort zones. And in doing so, you will discover a strength that has always been inside you, waiting to shine. What the angels reveal is that this awakening is not just about you. It is about how you connect with the world. How you touch the lives of those around you. Have you ever paused to think about the impact your actions, your words, and your love can have on someone's life? Every gesture is a seed planted in another's heart, and those seeds can blossom into something magnificent. But before you dive headfirst into this journey, it's important to look within. What needs to be released? What fears or limiting beliefs do you need to leave behind? When you allow yourself to reflect on this, you start to create space for the new energy that is on its way. It's a process of purification and renewal. Do you feel that burning desire for transformation? If this resonates with you, write, "I am ready for this journey." The angels are here, ready to guide you, but the decision to open the doors of your heart is solely yours. And now, a question lingers in the air. What are you willing to let go of so that this new phase can bloom? The universe is conspiring in your favor, but you need to take the first step. And in that step, you will not only find yourself, but also a greater purpose that transcends what you imagine. Now get ready, because the transformation you seek is closer than ever. And before you discover what is truly to come, it is essential to understand that real change begins within you. So, take a deep breath. Feel that energy around you. The angels are saying that something magical is about to happen. Are you ready for this revelation? What do you feel when someone unexpectedly enters your life? It's as if suddenly, everything makes sense. These encounters are not mere coincidences. They are the magical touches of the universe, the synchronicities that remind us that we are all interconnected. Life is a grand tapestry of connections, and in each thread, there is a purpose. Imagine for a moment, you cross the street, and your eyes meet those of someone you've never seen before. One moment. One smile. A silent recognition. Have you ever wondered if this person was meant to cross your path? The energy that circulates between you is palpable, like a gentle breeze on a summer day, bringing with it promises of new discoveries. These significant encounters often arise during times of transition. You may be facing challenges, searching for answers, or just trying to understand your place in the world. And then, someone appears who seems to grasp your pain, reflecting your hopes and fears. This is a clear sign. The angels are working in your favor, guiding you to where you need to be. Have you noticed how these relationships can change everything? A kind word, a gesture of support, a conversation that flows like a river. These moments are opportunities for growth and transformation. They teach us about love, compassion, and most importantly, about ourselves. Each connection brings a lesson, and each lesson brings us closer to our inner truth. But there's something deeper that these significant encounters reveal. They are not just here to help us overcome difficulties, but also to remind us that we are part of something much larger. Do you feel it? The sense that every person who crosses your path is a piece of this divine puzzle? The angels whisper that these connections have a purpose, to link us to our highest self. And now, here's the true revelation. The angels show that the person who entered your life feels that it was God Himself who placed them in your path. There's a spiritual reason, a mission that transcends human understanding. Can you imagine the impact this might have on your journey? It's as if all your experiences, joys, and sorrows have aligned for this moment to occur. The question remains, how will you embrace this connection? If you feel that this message resonates within you, write, "I am open to this divine connection." This is your chance to recognize and honor what is happening around you. The universe is speaking, and now it's your turn to listen and act. These meaningful gatherings are invitations to transformation. They are not just meetings. They are opportunities for spiritual growth that propel us toward a brighter future. And remember, every connection has the power to change not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Are you ready to embrace this journey? When you look at your life, can you see how each step has brought you to this point? How every encounter, every separation, seems to have a greater purpose. The angels whisper that you are not here by chance. You are part of a divine plan, a cosmic puzzle where every piece has its place. But what if I told you that accepting this role could be one of the greatest challenges you will face? Imagine yourself on a winding road, where the gentle breeze carries the scent of flowers blooming along the way. Each curve represents a choice you've made, a love you've experienced, a pain you've confronted. And amidst this journey, there are moments when you feel lost, questioning the reason for it all. Have you ever found yourself thinking, why is this happening to me? What is my purpose? These questions resonate within the soul, don't they? The challenge of surrender reveals itself when you realize that, despite all the control you try to exert, there is a greater force around you. A force that invites you to loosen the reins and trust. This is where the beauty of the process lies. It's not easy, I know. There's a deep fear that may arise, the fear of the unknown, the fear of failure. But what if this surrender isn't a defeat? What if, in fact, it is an act of courage? When you allow yourself to accept your role in the grand plan of the universe, something magical happens. You begin to notice signs around you. A song that plays at a specific moment, a conversation that seems directed at you, a dream that makes you reflect. The angels are always by your side, guiding you and showing that every experience has a meaning. This connection goes beyond what you can see. Do you feel it? That subtle presence that envelopes you, especially in moments of doubt? Now, let's do an exercise. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Feel the energy around you. Ask yourself, what do I need to learn from this situation? Listen to the answer that arises in your heart. It could be a word, an image, or even a feeling. The angels are speaking to you, showing that there are lessons to be learned, even from the most challenging experiences. But there is a revelation that can change everything. Did you know that by surrendering to the flow of life, you also release the pressure you put on yourself? You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Surrender does not mean weakness. Rather, it is a deep acceptance that you are part of something grand. Do you realize this? The universe is collaborating with you, not against you. Now, look ahead to your future. What will be your next choice? Surrender requires trust, and that trust is like a light that illuminates the path ahead. The angels want you to know that, even if the path is uncertain, it is in surrender that you will find true freedom. The freedom to be who you really are, without masks, without fears. This connection still lives within you. What will you do with this truth? The choice is in your hands. Are you ready to accept your role in the grand plan of the universe? Now more than ever, it is time to open up to the possibilities that await you. Destiny always finds a way. Trust in it. Sometimes, life presents us with encounters that feel written in the stars, doesn't it? A glance, a smile, a subtle gesture that resonates deeply within our being. It's as if the universe is conspiring, bringing together souls that in some way were always meant to find each other. Now, let's talk about that special person who has been on your mind. The truth is, this connection goes beyond what the eyes can see. Have you ever paused to reflect on what really unites you? What does this relationship represent in the larger scheme of your life? The angels whisper that there's a greater purpose behind this bond. This person feels that it was God who placed them in your path, like a divine gift, an opportunity for transformation and growth. This connection is not coincidental, but an invitation to explore the depths of love and understanding. Think for a moment. How many times have you found yourself imagining the future alongside them? What does that reveal about your deepest desires? The angels show that this relationship is a journey of self-discovery. You are being guided to uncover parts of yourself that you may not yet know. It is a call to open up, to allow yourself to be vulnerable, and above all, to love without reservations. Now, picture yourself in a blooming field, where the sun shines gently and the breeze carries the fragrance of flowers. Feel that energy around you. This is how true love manifests, with softness, warmth, and a beauty that touches the soul. This relationship is a sacred space where you can blossom and be your true self. But there is something you may not have realized yet. What really unites you is a powerful force, an energy that transcends time and space. It's as if every challenge you face together is shaping not only the present, but also the future that you both deserve. This person is not just someone who crossed your path. They are part of a greater mission, a journey that can lead to a transformative love. Do you feel that? The intensity of this calling? The connection that seems to go beyond the physical? The angels want you to know that this relationship is a bridge, a path that can lead you to a deeper understanding of yourself and the world around you. It's an opportunity to free yourself from fears and insecurities, to open up to the abundance that true love can bring. But before you discover the depth of this purpose, it's important to pause and reflect. What are you willing to do with this revelation? The journey may not be easy, but the transformation that awaits is invaluable. What do you feel you need to release in order to let this love fully bloom? Remember, you are not alone. The angels are by your side, guiding each step of this path. They want you to know that this connection is a blessing that can bring light and clarity to your life. And now, the choice is in your hands. How will you handle this truth? This is the moment to connect with the deepest part of your heart. Destiny always finds a way, and are you ready to follow it? This story has not yet reached its conclusion, and what comes next could be even more beautiful than you imagine.